Okay, so I want to show y'all another credit card agreement because I just came past some information that's really valuable. So here, this is a credit card agreement that I had found on line, and it's Credit One. And I'm going to show you some of the text that we need to start kind of looking at, and this is for arbitration. So you see how it says here, accepting an agreement. You accept this agreement when you use the account. So by default, by you using whatever credit card that they're suing you for, you automatically had accept this agreement in its entirety, and you can still reject it if you have not used the card, and then they tell you how, right? So then arbitration includes a provision with class action, jury trial waivers, etc. But we're going to go into the actual clause so you can see a deeper, so you can get a deeper understanding of what I'm saying. Okay, so here it says you and we, meaning you, the consumer, and we, the company, which in this case is Credit One. Either you or we may, without the other's consent, require that controversies or disputes between you and us be submitted to mandatory binding arbitration. Then this is why we say that you can go to arbitration and that it's binding because they have to follow it. It says other parties subject to this agreement to arbitrate, in addition to you and us, the rights and duties described in this agreement to arbitrate shall or apply to the any third party co-defendant of a claim subject to this arbitration provision. And then lastly down here, it says the agreement to arbitrate shall survive changes in the agreement and termination of the account or the relationship between you and us, including the bankruptcy of any party and any transfer or sale of your accounts or goods, etc., etc. So all that is saying is that the company, which in this case is Credit One, they have to go through arbitration. They don't have to ask us and we don't have to ask them. We just have to put it on notice that we want to go through arbitration. And then it says any third parties, which is these LVMVs, it says it survives transfers, which they claim the account was transferred to them. And the agreement is valid as regardless, whether it's transferred, whether it's bought, any third party, again, which is any credit card company, any debt collection agency, they have to abide by this, but you have to put this on notice when they file against you, and if you don't, then that's how they be getting these default judgments. And that's why it's important to kind of just read your arbitration clause, because a lot of these are, I'm gonna go with all of them have arbitration clauses, we just don't know, but the wording do be different. Then the other section you want to pay attention to is the fees, and in my next video I'll show you the fees for this one, because most of the time they are the ones to pay for arbitration, which is why they never do it.